Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to look at how do you find out the number of factors of a bigger number. Bigger number means like, a given number, if it is a 4-digit number and it is not divisible by smaller numbers like 2, 3, 5. Okay. First, how do you find out the number of factors of any number? The given number, you'll try to express it in the form of a power p into b power q into c power r and so on, where a comma b comma c are primes, which means you prime factorize the given number. After prime factorizing, you take number of factors. Number of factors is equals to, you add 1 to the power p plus 1 into q plus 1 into r plus 1. And you'll do it like this. For example, if a given number is a simple number, such as 360, you prime factorize it in your own method. I'll do it like 36 into 10. 36 further can be written as 2 square into 3 square because it is 6 square. 10 you can further write it as 2 into 5. So overall you have 3 2s, 2 3s, 1 5. Number of factors is equals to add 1 to the power 4, add 1 to 2, 3, add 1 to 1, it's 2. So you got 12 into 2, 24 factors. It is when a simple 3-digit number is given to you, this is how you find it out. For example, a 4-digit number, such as 4500 is given to you. If 4500 is given to you, you can take it like 45 into 100. 45 can be written as 9 into 5, that is 3 square into 5 power 1. 100 can be written as 2 square into 5 square. So overall, 2 square into 3 square into 5 cube. Overall, this is how we write it. Okay. So after that, you can find out the number of factors. It is 3 into 3 into 4. So say it is 9 into 4. We have 36 factors. Right. But these are not the questions, okay, that are tough. The question becomes tough when I give you a number as 1763. Suppose I just need to find out the number of factors of 1763. Look at 1763. You'll try to divide it by 2. It is not divisible by 2 because it is not an even number. You try to divide it by 3. Okay. Sum of digits is not divisible by 3. You try it. Okay. You try with divisibility rule of 5. Last number is not 5, so it is not divisible by 5. You tried with 7, you'll try it with 11, you'll try it with 13, you'll try it with 17, and so on. Lot of prime numbers, you check it. But it is okay, not divisible by any of these prime numbers. Okay. You check up to 11 or up to 13. If it is not divisible by any of the given prime number, all you need to do is you need to find out the nearest square number. So what is the nearest square number to 1763? It is 1764 minus 1. 1764 is actually 42 square minus 1, which is nothing but 42 minus 1 is 41. 42 plus 1 is 43. This is what makes it difficult, this question, because 41 and 43, both of them are prime numbers. Okay. So this 1763 is actually divisible by 41 and after that 43. There are no other factors other than 41 and 43 and 1 end itself. Okay. So number of factors, if you ask me, it is simply 2 into 2. There are only 4 factors. And what are the 4 factors? One is 1, another one is 41, another one is 43, another one is 1763 itself. Suppose if I give you 8990, you can very quickly take it as 899 into 10. 10 you can write it as 2 into 5. Okay, you can forget about 10. 10 you can write as 2 into 5. But how do you write 899? Again, you'll try to check it with 2 table and 3 table and 5 table and 7 table and 11 table and so on. But look at the square number which is very close to this 899, it is 900 minus 1. What is 900 can be written as? It is 30 square minus 1. What is 30 square minus 1? So you can say 30 square minus 1 as 30 minus 1 and 30 plus 1. 30 minus 1 is 29. 30 plus 1 is 31. So you can write it as 29 into 31. You can't check, keep on checking up to 29 prime numbers. Okay, up to 29. So you should know the square number which is very close to it, right? So all to the power of 1, 1, 1, 1. How many factors you have? 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 4 2s. Therefore, you can take it as 16 factors. Understood? Suppose if I give you 5183. We have 5183. Okay. And again, you'll try to check it with what? You'll try to check it with 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and so on. But okay, obviously you can't do it within the time. I told you, if at all, if it is not divisible by up to 11 or 13, the best way to do is you just find out the square number which is very close to it. But how do you find out a square number which is very close to it? Okay, you use square root method. This 5183, you take two numbers at a time. 51, what is the square number which is very close to 51? It is 7 sevens of 49. This is how we find out square root of a given number. So 49 means the rest of it is 2. At a time, you drop down 2 digits. That is 83. So if you multiply it with 7, you need to add 7, 14, you give a space. Now, whatever the number that you put it here, for example, if you put 1 there, it is 141 into 1. If you put 2 there, then it is 142 into 2, that is 284. 284 is very close to 283, which is minus 1 actually you're getting, which means it is 72 square, 1 less than 72 square. What is it? 1583. What is 72 square minus 1? You do 72 minus 1, 72 plus 1. Both of them are prime numbers, 71 into 73. Which means how many factors that number has? That number has 4 factors. You understand this? Okay. So to know these kind of numbers, okay, you need a little bit of practice and you should know the prime, okay, prime numbers. You should know all the prime numbers up to 100. If you write all the prime numbers up to 100, you can take all the prime numbers up to 100 like this. Look at here. If you look at the numbers which are in between 17 and 19, what is 17 into 19? That is important. 17 into 19 is 18 square minus 1. What is 18 square? 324. So 323. That is important. Okay. So what is important for us? 13 into 17. 13 into 17 is important for us. What is 13 into 17? What is in between? 15. 15 square is 225 minus 4, 221. 21 square, 441 minus 4. So how you are writing it? 21 square minus 2 square. What is 21 square? 441, 437. So 437 is 19 into 23. Okay. This is 576 in between, 26 square. 576, you can take it as 567. Like that you can write. And you know that it is 30 square in between 599. Sorry. 900, 899 you can write it. You know 36 square. Sorry, 34 square, 1156. You can write as 36 square, 34 square minus 3 square. 34 is nothing but 1156 minus 9. That is 1147, right? In the same manner, you should know the squares in between. Okay. What is the square which is very close to 37 and 41, which is in between them? 39. Okay. 39 square you should know. Then after 39 square is 5121. This is 39 square. And then after 42 square. 42 square, just now we have discussed 1764. And in between this 45 square. 45 square is 2025. And in between these two, okay, 53 and 59. In between that 56 square Okay, 56 square, you can take it as 3136. That is 56 square. So you need all these squares. 60 square, you know that it is 3600. If I give you 3599, what is it? It is the product of 59 into 61, which means, okay, it is only divisible by 59 and 61. That's it. Okay. Then after you have 64 square. 64 square, you can take it as 4096. Then after 69 square, you can take it as 4761. 72 square, just now we have discussed, it is 5184. This is 72 square. So write down all these squares. Okay. These squares you try to remember and the difference between them. For example, if they ask you in between 79 and 83, in between you have 81. So 81 square minus 2 square is very important for us. What is 81 square? 81 square is 6561. Minus what you need to do? Minus 4, which is 6557. If I ask you number of factors of 6567, 6557, okay, how do you take 6557? So you should know that it is 79 into 83. But how do you know that? So you take like this 6557, you divide it by 8, 8, 64, take 157, 6, okay, 8 you add it, 16, 161 ones are 161, remaining is 4, which means it is 81 square minus 4. What do you mean by minus 4? 2 square. So what is 81 minus 2? 79, 81 plus 2, 83. If at all, if a 4-digit number, a difficult number comes, okay, definitely I can assure you the difficult number, okay, is from these given numbers. So you take all the prime numbers and try to multiply the two consecutive primes. When you're multiplying the two consecutive primes, such as 17 and 83, concentrate on the square number which is in between them, okay, so that you will get a number there, okay. So in order to do normal factor questions, you need to be good with powers of 2. Learn powers of 2, 2 power 1 to 2 power 12. Learn powers of 3, 3 power 1 to 3 power 6. Learn powers of 5, 5 power 1 to 5 power 6. In the same manner, you should know 1 to 30 squares properly. Then after 1 to 12 cubes. Then after 1 to 20 tables. Because the moment I give you, suppose 1330. 1330 is 133 into 10. 10 you forget about because we know that it is 2 into 5. But 133, immediately you should be writing it as 7 into 19. So we know power 1, 1, 1, 1. So number of factors will be 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Number of factors is going to be 16. So if normal numbers are also given based on the factorization, how do you prime factorize quickly? By knowing the tables, by knowing squares and cubes, and then after powers of 2, powers of 3. Okay, all this you should aware of so that you can, okay, if you know all of them, it will be very, very easy to find out or else split a number into smaller numbers and prime factorize. Okay, if it is based on prime numbers, always you should, okay, concentrate on the square which is very close to the given number. Okay, so if you can find out the square which is very close to the given number, you can do it. Okay, so learn all the squares which are in between them. 83 to 89, so 86 square. So that 86 square you need to concentrate. So you should know what is 86 square. That is 7396. Okay, it is 86 square. Minus 9 you do it, 7387. So if I give you 7387, you should know that it is 86 square minus 3 square. What is 86 square minus 3 square? It is 83 into 89. So how do you find out? You again use the square root method, right? Or else you try to remember. If you try to remember now, within seconds you can do it. Okay. So that's it for finding the squares of a 4-digit number. If you can factorize, it will be very easy. If you are unable to factorize, remember that the numbers are related to closest squares. Find out the closest square and write it in the form of a square minus b square. Then a minus b is a factor and a plus b is another factor. That's how you need to do it. Okay. If you want any other topics, you can comment the topics in the comment section. Okay, I'll be doing videos on those topics. And if you want to know about our Institute Classmate Academy, you can call to the given number in the description. And also you can visit our app. you can download our app and you can call to the given number for more details. Thank you.